up north again. Today I'm going to be riding with my dad and my sister for the first time. She's going to be up here riding 2-up on my dad's sled. So I also got the mic on my helmet, so I'm going to be able to do some audio vlog style, so that's going to be awesome today. So stay tuned, guys, for some clips from today.
You know, unfortunately this year for us in upstate New York hasn't been the greatest. Mother Nature has decided to be a little upset this entire time. It's like we get good snow, within 3 days it's 45 degrees and rain, which just sucks. And then like then we get good snow and then rain and then like super cold and then rain. Oh look, deer. Run, guys. Pretty big ones. Looks like they're doing healthy this year. Yeah, it doesn't even care. Just walk away slowly. No big deal. God, I love that feeling on the 850. I don't think there's any better feeling than just pinning the throttle and leaning back and just watching the skis just come up, and it's the best thing. Feels amazing. Now, I love the Assault. This first Assault I've ever owned. I did own a Pro S last year, and I will say one thing: the Assault does amazing off trail and like in the deep stuff, and be able to lean and just put the sled where you want it to go. But when it comes to these trees in here and stuff like that, like it definitely does not handle as good. Like, I don't know if it's just a longer track in the corners. I mean, like, and it also hooks up really well, so you can't really get into the gas in the corners, or else you lift the skis and you're just gonna go straight. But like straightaways and like deep snow and bumps and everything, definitely the Assault handles it way better. I have the 1.6-inch track on it, so it's not really deep by any means, like a deep lug. And but when it comes to doing in deep snow, it holds its own. But it's also still a good track for hard pack and stuff like that. Like, the lugs don't bend or tear or anything. I mean, I've already got 1,000 miles, and I've been on more ice and hard pack than I've ever been before. So now my dad and sister coming. There they are. But that's why, like, next year I'm so torn on if I should even pre-order. Like, if they come out with a new gauge and stuff, like new gauge and maybe better other things that are like, I don't even know, like they haven't really came out with too many good things. I mean, the gauge that they have now is amazing. I wish I pre-ordered this one with all the fancy gauges and stuff, but I didn't. But the new gauge, if it comes out, I really want it. I heard it's going to be a big touchscreen digital. It's going to be amazing. Woo! Best feeling in the world. So much power just pulling. So, like the SKS, like that's my biggest concern is like, if I get the SKS 146 with a 2.25 lug, like that's a pretty big lug, and this hard pack and stuff, I don't see it being able to handle it. And also, like, it's not a speed machine. I heard 90 miles an hour is pretty much all you're gonna get, which, I mean, is fast, don't get me wrong, but when I was doing 110 on my Pro S and only like 105 on the Assault, like, you know, I do like to go fast too, so it's gonna be depressing, but just the capabilities of the SKS, and more nimble and lower gearing. So overall, I should be able to get it to wheelie even better, which is awesome. But I don't know, like, I want to take trips out to the UP of Michigan and be able to just off trail all day, which would be amazing. And then, like, I was looking at, I don't know, I gotta get my passport, maybe even just going to Canada, because I think Canada would be way closer for me. Like, Ontario and stuff's actually, I think, pretty close to me, so I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet. Or no, not Ontario. I think it's like Quebec is close. I don't know. Like, the Chick-Chocks, which is insane snow, is 12 hours for me, where Michigan is like 15, 16 hours. And I don't have a ton of time to take off with work and stuff, so it makes it hard. You know, a trip like that, you need a full week, or at least like a whole entire weekend. But I think that'd be awesome. Get some riding content like all week long and stuff. Would be awesome. Awesome for the viewers, awesome for me. Like, I like riding trails, but there's nothing like being able to just off trail and go in the backwoods and boondock and like just have so much fun, do whatever you want, jumps, and just not be restricted to trail. And if you do go off the trail a little bit, so worried that you're gonna get in trouble or close down trails or anything like that. But I think the Assault does hold its own in the bumps pretty well. So obviously not as good as like an XCR. They would just, I heard they're amazing. I wish I could try one. Not sure. I mean, they have XCRs in the smaller tracks, but I heard they also have like the XCR in the longer tracks. And like, it's still, I heard, handles pretty well. Pretty much the same in the corners and everything. But who knows, we'll see. Let's see. Whew. Gives me smiles every time. Just the medium power and like the low end power is just so nice. I hope my GoPro is in a better spot today. I know the last couple times I've rode the mount, I had it angled down too much. It's hard to find that perfect spot because I have to move it every time I have to change out a battery and everything, so it's hard to get it back into that perfect spot every time for the best shots. Oh, Jesus, those are big bumps. Holy shit. Whew. You know, for today, I thought the trails were going to be a little icy because of the ice I had the other day and everything, but for the most part, I'd say the trails are really, really, really good, actually. And we're going to stop right here. I think this is the gorge right here. My sister's never been up here, so got to take her to the best spots to go to, you know? Let's see if he blows by it. He's starting to slow down. It's always a nice place to go. It's a little tourist attraction. The thing is ridiculously deep. That was a covered bridge, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The trails are starting to get a little choppy. Not terrible, but whew, that was amazing. That one was so good. My dad riding two up with my little sister is doing fine on these bumps. Bumps suck one up, let alone two up when you got all that extra weight on the sled. Bumpy. I mean, in reality, I don't think we just haven't had enough snow this year, but the bumps have been nowhere near as bad as they used to be. I remember 2 years ago we had a really good season, and I swear, like, the bumps are 3-4 feet tall, like, every ride. Like, the mornings would be great, mid-afternoon, like, trails are shot. You could ride 100 miles in the morning by noon, like noon, 1 o'clock. You eat, and then after you eat, you come back out. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock. You ride like 35 miles in the next like 3 or 4 hours. Because everyone I always rode with didn't want to pound through the bumps, so they took it easy. But even pounding through the bumps, it takes its toll over time. That's for sure. Wake up sore the next day.
Got more coming?
How you guys doing today? A jump pack? No, unfortunately I don't. Where you guys riding all over? Just this area or everywhere?
Kind of took a big loop around. Anybody in your group want to have a jump pack with them?
Nah, it's just me and him. Yeah. It's all tore up. Well, that says Montague. Well, I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, Montague isn't that far away, but this map's destroyed. There's a lot of cops there. Yeah, I was shocked. They must have had like 6 or 7 at least. Well, the one of the sleds wouldn't start. Yeah, they needed a battery pack. It was a 4-stroke. Probably. Yeah, probably Coda Bear TV. Yeah, that was mine. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, like I come up this way, but I haven't been up here in a while. Like here. Yeah, I ride all over up here though. So guys, we made it to the gorge. I ended up riding with a guy today that I met on trail, so he's never been up here before, so I decided to take him to the gorge today. My little sister hasn't been to the gorge before either. So, as you guys know, it's the best place to stop for some cool pictures and just chill for a minute. So, the 850 is running strong like always. It's got over 1,000 miles now. Dad's already hasn't had any more problems. And then he's riding the old Polaris XLT. He says it's mint, runs good. But, so, look at that drop. Look at that drop. This is Barrows. When there's no snow, this is where we park. When there's no snow off the hill, this is where I park. It's a good place if something breaks, like my heated shield and stuff like that. I buy shit right there. Cause he's always opens, got stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna head out. I think it's getting late. Oh yeah, it's already 3 o'clock. So we gotta get going. Yeah, we were supposed to be back by 3 o'clock so we could get home by 5-ish. But well, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you down there. Thanks for the ride.
Yeah. Ride safe. Yeah, it's always better to top it off than run out. Have a good one.